again and again, Uhuru failed us by not appointing a kingpin to negotiate with Ruto. So we went into the Ruto government, not a shared government the way the wife Uhuru. So our bargaining power is very weak. That is true. We are in UDA, yes, but UDA is not our vehicle. I know we can negotiate and have whatever, but now if you empower Gachagua, for example, and you support him and you tell him to be bold and to speak for us, he can do something. But if we start getting divided, there is nothing we are going to do. So for me, the most important thing is unity of our people. The unity of our people is very, very important. How we unite and decide our future. I have a lot of faith in the people of Mount Kenya, because when they decide as a people, as one people. Therefore, come 2027, we will take stock of what has been done for us. If nothing will have been done for us, I can say certainly that we will vote in our interest. We are not going to vote in anybody else's interest. And our interest is where our children are. Our interest is where our homes are. Our interest is where our students, our ordinary people, the boda people, the mama boga, that is where the interest of Mount Kenya is. Our interest is in our ability to go to hospital and get treated. Our interest is to get our children to school and educate them. That's our interest. If those will not be taken care of, I can swear that the Mount Kenya people will make a decision that will be in their interest, not in the interest of those who are calling for succession. Mount Kenya twina bathi nyingi muno, guku twina DP, twina ciama nyingi. Thina ti bathi, thina ni urumwe wa ruriri. Ciama umuthi ngingira thimu-ini yakwa gukuhe andu makiria 30 mena ciama ciao. O tore tukarwo na makambuni, bari na kambuni. No kambuni imenyagwo ni undu wa maciaro make mayo. Uikwite ni undu wa wira urire katia raruta. Uguo ithu kiria turenda ni urumwe wa mundu wa Mount Kenya. Na tumenye turi gataro-ini kamwe. Wega witu koneka ni undu wa urumwe witu. Na urumwe witu tungiuga tukuingira kiama kiria ndeto tugira tukuma Jubilee turathie uda rahotana. Githe tukiugira tuguthie NASA Kibaki akihotana. Tukiuga tuguthie Kano kenyatta akihotana. Ona riu mwedu 2027 tukarora kiama kiria gigutwara kuria twenda gwika atia uthie na kahinda gaka turore tutikana hendio. Tukikuhenio kaingi. Niguo uguo tutikari uhoro wa kiama, twari uhoro wa urumwe wa andu akirima. Urumwe witu rugo gatuingiria kiama kiria gigacinda na tutigacindwo tondu kiama kiria turaingira no gigacinda. Kiria turakaritie ni ati handu ha kwaria maundu maitu development itu uria tugutwara ciana cukuru, uria tukurima migunda itu, turambiria kwaria uria haria iteiria tugaikarira 2027 na 2032 na atumia aitu nguo iria magekira. Hau niguo twambiririe kwereta ateti. Handu ha kurumbuia bururi witu turarumbuia ithui haria tugakorwo kahinda-ini kariku. Mundu wa Mount Kenya ni aramenya kuria gakorwo mweri 1932 kana 2032 ndoi na turirikania andu aitu ati ithui tutire ngai ati ni tugakorwo kuo 27 twitikire kwinyihia mbere ya andu aria matuikirie kura. Twinyihie ni undu wa andu aria moimirire kiroko magituikiria kura. Tondu acio no twagi gukorwo tugitungatira riu gutungatira manyumba maitu kiari uhoro wa kuria tugakorwo 2027 na kwambiria ati kugo heo rutha uthiuruke bururi uyu wendi wathuritwo ni andu a Murang'a ukeyendi kana wathuritwo ni andu a Murang'a umatungatire. Urathi kwa Shumari ugithia kwa ugithia kuria kungi ati wiyendie kurio nigetha ugathurwo 2027 na andu a Murang'a 40% matirahota gutwara ciana ciao secondary. Ngiri 5 irorete ngiri 10 cia arutwo a Murang'a mathomete mena degree mari micii matari na mawira. Na we handu ha kwari uhoro wa andu acio urari uhoro wa uria 2027 ugakorwo we deputy nigetha 2032 ukorwo we president nigetha 2042 ugure ndege nigetha 2052 ya ugure bururi uyu kana ni thorakieta turore andu aitu tondu acio no mekete thia matu akete. And the Uhuru group were on each other's neck. The one who suffered is the ordinary person because there was no development that was in place. There is no peace that was there. There was no unity. We emerged from this election very weak. And therefore, this succession politics is going to deepen the impoverishment of our region. Our people are going to be poorer, our people are going to be impoverished, our people are going to be destitute. For that reason, I would call upon all the politicians to stop this politics of succession. We are not God. Who told you that you'll be there in 2032? Who told you? You are not God. Forget about that. Care for those who are living now. Those who can, 40% of Mount Kenya people who cannot take their children to high school because they cannot afford it. We are not worried about that. We are worried now about you and your wife and the position you'll be holding those years, instead of worrying about today. Worry about the milk that we need to produce more so that we can educate our families and maintain our families. My concern is that the region of Mount Kenya is disunited. We need to have more unity. We need to think about the vehicle that we are going to have to carry us beyond. This is the time to mobilize our people, not for the purpose of politics, but for the purpose of development. Go to the churches, talk about development. Go to the marketplace, talk about development. Go to every other corner of our land talking about development. Don't tell us about your family, about yourself, and where you want to be in 2037, and the chopper and the plane you want to fly that time. We want to hear about the ordinary people and how we are going to deal with their problems. We don't want to hear about 10,000 people in Murang'a who have degrees. Some families have 3 holders of degrees at home and they have no jobs. Instead of talking about how we are going to get these people employed here or abroad, we are now talking about no jobs. Spare us, laughing at us. We know you have money, but care about us, those who come from ordinary families. And Murang'a is topping in terms of kids who are not getting jobs out there. So, succession politics should be over. Development politics should take over.
You have talked about the unity of